Hey everyone, welcome back to Tennis Picks and Bets right here on the Mayo Media Network. My name's John. You can find me on Twitter at JRTweetsTennis. Of course, Wimbledon is finally here. It's been 2 years. This was the lone slam that did not get rescheduled or played in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So it's nice to have Wimbledon back. It is my favorite tournament. It is the favorite tournament of many a tennis fan. And we're going to bring you 3 bets from the men's side for Monday's play. First, though, make sure to head on over to Daily Fantasy Sports Picks and Bets, The Mix, at your local podcast app or at your favorite podcast app, and rate, review, and subscribe. And then, of course, subscribe to this Mayo Media Network YouTube channel as well. Drop a like on this video and comment with what you are going to be playing on the first day. Tons of matches to get to in the opening days of the tournament. Be warned, though, there is rain in the forecast for the first few days. Some of these bets might be pushed back, rescheduled, but as of right now, the match is scheduled for Monday. I have 3 things I want to cover with you. The first, Denis Kudla on the money line at -105. He's playing Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, a very fun and upstart kind of talent on tour. Primarily a clay courter, though, but he has won at Wimbledon in the juniors before, so I do want to preface that. The juniors and the pros, very different. And when you're going up against someone experienced who likes quick courts, whether it be indoor hards or whether it be grass courts in Denis Kudla, it's going to be tough. Look, Kudla has that game that suits the low bouncing ball, and he has the ability to shorten points. He knows how to play grass court tennis. He is fond of it, and I'm sure he'll be looking at this draw as a great chance for him to get to the second round. I have him as a clear favorite here. Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, I do like the kid. If I were to have non-tennis fans or casual tennis fans sit down and watch one person play their matches, it would be this kid. He's got talent. He's got booming ground strokes. He can track down the balls. He plays with his emotions on his sleeve. Very fun player to watch, but not exactly someone I like in a format on grass courts. He does tend to commit a lot of unforced errors. If you do that, especially on your serve on grass, a singular break can cost you a set. I like Denis Kudla's lead-in play, whether it be at the challenger level or at tour level. I do think he is the better player on this surface with the more experience, which is key. I alluded to that in the Wimbledon primer video. You could also find at Daily Fantasy Sports Picks and Bets, The Mix, or on the Mayo Media Network YouTube page. Go ahead and take that a look. I've also got it on my Twitter feed if you want to get a primer of Wimbledon as a whole. Second match up, I want to talk about McDonald versus Khachanov. We're taking the money line here. This one is on the underdog, +139 on McDonald. Again, a guy who likes the grass courts, who can play the low bouncing ball. And frankly, he has been in form at the challenger level on grass this season. And he's playing someone in Khachanov who just simply hasn't. Losing to Feli Lopez, even if it was a 3-setter, is just not good. Feliciano Lopez is nearing 40 years old. He's already a tournament director while he's still an active player. That tells you all you need to know. He's competent on grass courts. He can rush the net, and he likes to serve and volley. So he still has a little bit in the tank on this particular surface, but he should not be breaking you multiple times, especially when you are someone like Khachanov with a booming serve. That is exactly what happened in Mallorca on the grass courts leading into Wimbledon. Khachanov, under 500 this year on the grass. He's looked out of form all season. His game tends to go haywire. He gets very erratic. McDonald, he's got a game that suits this surface well. He's had success in the past here at Wimbledon. He's got multiple wins under his belt, even if it was at challenger level this season on the grass. And of course, he moves well on it, and he's been in form for the other parts of the season as well. Never had success on clay courts. This year, he looked pretty competent. Overall, 2 guys trending in opposite directions, and we're going to side with the guy trending up at nice plus money. So we've got to pick him. We've got an underdog, and now here's the favorite I want you guys to look out for. Liam Broady, -4 games against Marco Cecchinato of Italy. This one is at -107. Fairly standard breakdown in this. Honestly, we're fading Marco Cecchinato. Not great off clay courts, does not like quicker surfaces. Playing against a Brit who, most Brits have grown up on grass because they do have a training center for the Lawn Tennis Association. That is their equivalent of Tennis Canada or USTA. They have grass court training centers. The Brits generally tend to do better on grass, even at lower ranked lower ranks in the world rankings because they're used to it, and comfort plays such a big role here. Liam Broady, flat game versus Cecchinato, is more of a clay court, high bouncing player. That is one edge we have. We also have the better serve. We have the player more comfortable, and we have the player who hits the flatter ball. Look, that lefty serve in terms of straight matchup and stylistic analysis, we also have an edge with that lefty serve from Liam Broady when he can drag Marco Cecchinato out wide on the ad side of the court. It's going to be really difficult for Cecchinato, who doesn't like quick courts, who doesn't like low bouncing balls, and who has a one-handed backhand, which can tend to be tougher to return first serves with. Look, from the leftiness to the comfort to just overall ability on these kinds of courts. I love Liam Broady here. -4 games is nothing. I have this spread at 5.5 to 6 games. I think giving Cecchinato credit to keep this to 7-6, 7-6, 6-4 is a little generous. You could even look into set bets here. -1.5 sets, -2.5 sets if you want to get crazy with it. Lots of options to go with. Again, guys, remember there might be some rain. So if you do play these and you can't figure out why they haven't graded tomorrow, it could be because they've been pushed back. Want to make sure we get that warning out to you guys throughout these first few days of video previews. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, drop a like if you enjoyed the content, and let me know what you might be betting. There are tons of matches over the next 2 days, so I'm sure everyone has a different angle that they like as well.